He gonna basically tell her why women are basically, with all due respect, inferior to men.
Inferior to what extent? I mean,
and pretty much every major aspect, as
from
far as
whose
physically,
standard?
mentally.
Okay, but what about
That's just the
mentally?
beginning.
Really?
I triggered you. See, let him trigger you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yo, you can't make this shit up. See, when I have these conversations with men, it's very simple. No one sits there and says, well, that's not me. Women only say that dumb shit. When I have a conversation with dudes, I'm like, most situation XYZ, dudes don't sit there and be like, well, that's not me, blah, blah, because that's some fuckery. They're going to be like, nigga. No, we're saying in general. That's true. But men are able to typically, separate the two and take the information in and have a logical response. Women, a lot of times, take information in, this makes me feel this way, and then they respond in some dumbass emotional way. That's the difference between men and women. This is why I genuinely don't think women should be in leadership roles. I don't think they should vote. I don't think, they could vote, but I think a female's vote should be half a male's vote.
You trigger?
Wait.
Huh?
Who is this dude and where is he from? Is he an American?
Dude's named Myron. The podcast is Fresh and Fit.
Great. Where is this nigga from?
I think he's in Florida now.
Was he born here in this wonderful country?
Yes.
Where?
I think he's from Florida.
Okay.
Not sure, but I know I think he was born in
Middle Eastern country?
An African country.
Okay. Well, that's starting to make some sense because it's, I'm not done, good sir. This is pure buffoonery.
Buffoonery?
Dude, a woman shouldn't be in a leadership role.
No
a
way.
woman's vote should count half of a man's vote.
They are
What are we
totally
doing?
irrational, LA.
You talking about this guy who's saying that?
No, I think women are not rational most of the time. Now, there are exceptions, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Very few exceptions. But we're talking about the majority, just like he was saying.
Okay, well,
You would
if
disagree
men
with
and
that?
their egos would get out of the way and allow women to lead, thus far, where has man led us? In a hole to our demise.
Where has man led us?
War.
What do you think we would be if women were, they had to make infrastructure and make inventions.
Okay, you know what that woman would do. You know what she's gonna do. You know what she's gonna do. It is what it is. I'm just reading the tea leaves. But
I think she's gonna be.
I think
chilling.
she's going to. It's the team that you put around you. You get it? I mean, we have to come off of this. A woman can't lead. We haven't had the opportunity.
Yes, we have.
Who?
We
What's
have
her
a
name?
lot of women leaders that
We're talking about. on a
didn't
large
quite
scale.
make it to the pinnacle.
What is the pinnacle? What is the glass ceiling? Is that just cliche?
The main leadership role is the pinnacle.
Bruh, Hillary?
Hillary, yeah,
And-
she didn't quite make it to the pinnacle of, as far as.
Do you know what a
president-
senator is? Do
presidency.
you know the power of a senator?
I'm not doubting her power, but look at the price she paid. Look at what she looked like, bro. She looked like a man woman.
But why should her looks have anything to do with her accomplishments?
She
And
acts
once
like a
again,
man
that's
woman.
the thought process of
She acts
us
like
men.
a man woman. She
Okay,
looks like a man
well,
woman.
if she didn't act like a man woman, then y'all would have a problem and say she's too feminine. What is it, homie?
Nope, she just would have been the president's wife then. Don't forget her husband was the president. She could have just said, okay,
very few men have honor. Most men can be bought with material possessions and or money. You get it? A lot of people in this country, I don't think a lot of us are in it for the sincere purpose, democracy, whatever it is. But next, you can edit this shit.
Trader.
But I said women in general don't understand. and then you immediately attribute it to yourself and said, "Well, I understand," but that's what I'm talking about.
Just to let you know, there's women that understand. You're not misunderstood. Like, we can't say that. I can't comment that.
No, you're missing the whole point. But
okay.
Look, I'm saying, like, in general, women are logically sound. They're very emotional, and this is why I think a man's vote should count as 2 females. There's a reason for that, and the reason why is because men have to go to war. Women don't. Men are, do you guys know what the selective service is? Any of y'all?
Women, they don't go to war. You're right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, what?
They don't even know what selective service is.
When they,
that's why
Trigger.
Women don't go to work, men do.
War.
They go to war with child care, having to raise. I mean, it depends on what one considers war. I mean, hey, you sign up for that
you know
shit.
What?
These women don't sign up to be
to
single.
the veterans in this that's watching this, he's never been to war.
Well,
So,
not American war.
No way can they compare
A woman raising kids by herself
to war.
Hell yeah, that war is. Look, bro. Here's the good thing about war. It ends.
Them bitches can't get blew up.
Their life is blown up because the mayor flew the coop.
They probably tried to bat above their average. They probably tried to
What
go
does that mean?
above their pay
What
grade.
does bat above their average mean?
They tried to go above their pay grade. When you batting above your average, you swinging that shit that you know you ain't normal.
So that's not called hope? That's not called trying to do and be better? You're not going to swing low?
There's hope, and then there's logic. I already seen all these baby mamas in a horrible economic situation. Now I'm finna do it again.
Well, I'm quite sure most of those women thought they would have some assistance from the person who helped them procreate that child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
it must be something that makes that man just be like, I don't want to deal with you no more.
It's called America.
You want to continue?
Yeah, sure. That nigga right on the Union Spring Gazette.
So would you say that it would be better for women to be
non-existent?
Literally,
No,
to learn emotional
I just think that men and women
intelligence.
are very different. And the things that make us different make us better together. However, critical thinking, logic, rationale, etc., are not female strong points at all. So I don't think women should be in certain arenas with men because they limit the work, they limit the capability. For example, I don't think women should be in combat at all.
That's a man's job, right?
Oh well, you
Right.
now you agree with me.
Yenny, I didn't know.
Women lack rationale and logic. By whose standards? Okay. If you have a pie and 82% of the pie is taken up by what men have done, how much data and input do you have to go off of what women have done? They haven't been given a really larger piece of the pie. So you can only take that small piece and critique it because you don't have enough substantial data to say, hey, yeah, they are capable of this. How will we ever know if we've never given a chance?
They have been given a chance. As a matter of fact, they have a greater chance of getting a job in a science, technology.
You're talking broad. I ain't talking about this CNN shit, bro. I'm talking about women can do. You say, okay, women can't get out there and do the physical work and laying the brick and all that.
And they don't want to do it.
Okay, well sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do. Life put us in that situation, but they can be supervisors and say, hey, do that. Do that. I'm pro-woman, homie.
No, man. No.
You call me a fucking simp, nigga. You the simp.
No. No. We got the whole concept mixed up. Women. This is my dad and my sister.
Tell him what's
I'll
up.
call y'all back.
Oh man.
I'll call you back. They got the group meeting going. Let me turn this off.
Hey, yo, I'll step out while y'all do your meeting.
No, man, they gonna talk forever, dog. We'll
That's
talk.
beautiful, man. That's real family shit. I don't know who came. Probably your sister, right?
You know it's always
Logic. I'm going.
no.
Yeah. Tell how I said that.
Hold up.
Your sister
Hold up.
is
I'm
logical.
not
And
discarding women.
You don't want to get. Oh,
That's what
beautiful.
women are great
This
at,
is the
bro.
universe talking. So you're
No
contradicting
doubt,
exactly.
no doubt.
You-
Please give me a pound on that. That was a hell of a
Right.
That was a
That's
hell of a
actually
fight.
against you because you just said women are not logical. And I said, okay, hey.
They are not logical. My woman,
Sir, LA was speaking, sir. So I said, that's beautiful. A group meeting, a group family meeting. Who would come up with? I said, your sister probably did that. Yeah, my sister did. That's logic, good sir. King me. Next.
socially, women have a great instinct. They are great at social dynamics.
Why are men always judging? Why
They
men?
are great.
Why do men?
I'm giving women props right now.
Why do you have?
interrupting me,
Okay, I'm
dog.
not apologies. Why do you have to give what they already have? They already know this,
we're
bro.
discussing.
I'm the man, and I'll tell you what you are. Go on, dog. Do you think?
No. Man, come on, man.
Go.
Oh my God. You want to continue the video? I forgot what I was talking about.
You giving women their credit because they're this and they're that. Some compliments
That's
are
what they're
insults.
good at.
Some compliments are actually insults. That's like, ooh boy, those women sure know how to make those babies.
Yeah.
Duh, they make fucking
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
You get it? So that's like you saying, well, women aren't logical. We know this.
They pat us on our back for stuff we do. We can do the same thing for them.
No, dog.
Yes.
Men are so gung ho on
You
the
built
rating.
the house, baby. Good job.
Okay.
That's what a nigga used to get.
Okay, and
That's what a chief used to get.
and
However, critical
Exactly.
thinking, logic, rationale, etc., are not female strong points at all. So I don't think women should be in certain arenas with men because they limit the work, they limit the capability. For example, I don't think women should be in combat at all.
That's a man's job, right?
you're fighting combat in different ways now. Okay, so we talk about a woman's mindset and her level of intellect. Well, combat is fought with drones nowadays. It's not always frontline running towards barbed wire and wet beaches, bro. It's a different warfare in this day and age, but I digress.
So you want a woman that's drone bombed an enemy to come home and raise your child?
I mean, how did I get to want her? But I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
if I have a kid with her, hell, I'd rather she do come home than not come home. And if she drop bombs, then that's her job.
Not gonna be good for you, I don't think.
Why?
Because women don't deal with that type of trauma well, man. When a man gets trauma, it's like experience. It's makes
Trauma
him
is
seasoned.
trauma is trauma.
Nah, when a woman gets trauma, it scars her. Like she can't. It's hard for her to get past it. Like a man.
Oh, it doesn't scar men. We don't scar.
Not as easy as women.
Or do we just hide it better than women?
No, I don't. I think we deal with it better than women. And you could tell that women are scared of lizards. Nature, dog. I mean, shit that can't hurt them. Come on.
Women
man.
don't start wars. Women don't cause atrocities. Women want to heal, help, teach, learn.
That's a great thing.
Absolutely. So why are we just looking towards the negative?
But that don't contribute to the building of society, except in nurturing.
All right. Well, I said they're inherently. All human beings are inherently lazy, but I mean that women tend to be more prone to be lazy because they don't have the same. They don't have the same proclivity to go out and earn
We don't
resources.
have the muscle mass. We're not meant to work like
And
men.
physically too,
we weren't
yeah.
created to work like men. So
physically too.
clearly,
But yeah,
Right.
you're going saying like, hey, dress it up maybe a little bit different so girls can understand the message. That's what you said.
Well, no, I'm not even saying to. You don't even have to go as far as to dress it up, but as far as like the actual message, just the facts and whatever, it's a little different when you add an emotional type of or
Then it's no longer facts. That's the problem.
I think a lot
For it
of
to be
you add
strictly
an emotional fact. It's no like an emotional word. It's no
facts
longer
and emotions, though, it's like water and oil. They don't mix.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, for example, when you say something emotional first, like give your opinion, like, okay, well, women are stupid, or women.
I didn't say that. I said
I'm
women
just
lack critical
saying.
thinking skills.
No,
There's a big difference.
Why women
You gonna take that from her?
deserve less?
does that make us slow? What does that make us
stupid.
stupid? Right?
No.
I'm not
Nobody's
stupid,
stupid in my
so
eyes.
I
I think
don't
that
think we're
everybody
stupid.
can grow.
I mean, honestly,
feel like
I don't-
everybody can
I don't
grow and
care.
learn.
Don't play with her.
I feel like that.
I
I feel like
Absolutely,
everybody
we
can
can
learn.
all grow.
Yeah, everybody can
It's
grow.
about what you choose to focus on.
I think
so.
that the big thing
I
about
wouldn't
this
think that's
podcast
disrespect.
is that it's a lot of women on this show that listen to respond and not listen to understand.
There you go.
Right,
You got it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like,
A lot
she
of women
interpreted
in the
what I said
world.
when I said women lack critical thinking skills in general. She interpreted that as women are stupid.
No, I didn't. No.
You quite
What
literally said women are
what I'm
stupid.
saying is, for
Stupid.
That's her
example, when you
example.
add an emotional word on top, like you say, women lack critical thinking skills as a man or whatever, and blah 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 blah.
Yes.
But you say women aren't as good as a man or whatever, and that's an opinion. Women
That's a
aren't as good.
fact. Men are superior to women in almost every regard.
Okay.
Goes to labor. You the man.
And then in that regard, like
Misogyny.
sometimes women just
Okay.
gotta shut the fuck
Like,
up.
like,
I
like,
just want
men
men
are
to
literally better than
experience
women at
actual
almost
pregnancy
everything
and
that
giving
matters.
birth and all that.
we're a
But see, here's the thing: if I say that, that's considered offensive and fucked up and misogynistic. But no, it's realistic.
It's the truth.
Literally, the world that you guys enjoy now was built by men. Women don't really.
Everything that matters.
What do you mean?
Okay, so you're talking about making money, that kind of thing.
Creating
No.
resources, creating infrastructure,
The chair,
laborious
in,
work,
the table,
everything.
the mic.
Men
the
are
building.
better than women at almost everything.
not nurturing and the things that
So
we
only
are
men
good
build
at.
things?
Keyword:
We're
I said
here for a
almost
reason.
everything.
Only
Okay,
men build
absolutely. Y'all posted.
But when it
the
comes to
labor.
creating resources, etc., physicality, men are better than women at almost everything. Women are better at child rearing and socially dealing with other individuals.
So if
but
a
in
woman
general,
was good
perfect
at
for each other,
science,
men and
or
women.
if a woman
Are you triggered?
I don't know if that's the word, but better. What are we trying to do here? I mean, are we trying to sit up here and massage this dude's ego, bro? Like,
we're
what
trying
are we saying
We're trying
here?
to get to the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Do you think men are better than women overall?
It depends. Overall, I mean, from what standpoint? How do we structure that
Reasoning,
question?
physicality.
Okay, so look who's setting those standards. I'm the man. I'm strong. I'll make physical the greatest part of it. What about thinking? What about diffusing?
We are the greatest number of geniuses over women.
Where in the fuck does this war come from against women, bro?
It's not a war. It's
But what
truth.
is it?
It's truth, man.
It's fucked up egos for a bunch of motherfuckers who stuck in their ways. Like, this shit crazy. Why are we beating our chests against women instead of trying to reason and fuck them? Like, what are we doing here? Who are these motherfuckers here? What are we doing?
Okay, we reasoning with them and fucking them. Okay, they say they want relationships. They don't want to just be fucked. LA.
Okay, do what works. Let's just get to coitus. Like, okay, fuck the semantics.
The thing is, when you have a woman to realize that she's getting with somebody who's actually superior to her, she'll come to a reasoning
Look,
that she should submit to him.
maybe going forward, motherfuckers should fill out questionnaires so they can know what they are and what they are not. Like, hey, you know, this ain't really worth it. You go your way, I'll go mine. But all of this after the fact, what is the finale? What are we trying to prove? Okay, I'm better, I'm stronger, I built this. Motherfuckers hands soft as that dude shit. Like, stop it, bro. You ain't built shit. You cut your hand on the box your mic came in. So cut
You
it
don't
out.
know what that man did.
That motherfucker ain't done nothing but got his skin
He got
done up and got his little hair. Cause stop. Most of these motherfuckers talking soft as tissue. Don't even know how to fist fight. Cut it out. Cut it out. But next.
triggered.
Women inspired some kind of scientific, some kind of creative, whatever.
Invention.
99% of inventors are men.
Okay,
As it
but
sh- as
Tell us
it
one
should.
woman inventor, just one. One.
Mercury.
That's what I thought.
Mercury.
As it should.
Who?
As it
Marie
should.
Curie.
One more.
We're here for beauty,
You
baby.
That's what I
said
thought.
one
Not for
already.
brains.
One more.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I thought.
We're here for beauty, not for brains.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
mean, like I said before.
But
man,
anyway,
Creative form.
Go ahead.
like that's still, an opinion still.
What's an opinion? That men are better than women at everything? That's a fact. Men are physically superior. Men are taller on average. Men.
Are y'all smarter?
Most geniuses are men.
Oh.
Okay, let's look at this from this side.
Oh man, where you gonna get
Okay, this guy. We're bigger. We're stronger. We're this. Okay.
No,
Okay, the point that I'm saying, okay, it's not a fact. It's human nature, man. It's supposed to be bigger and strong. You're the biggest, strong. That's your job in life. To hunt, to bring home, to kill, to build. So don't beat your chest, motherfucker. That comes with the territory. You know.
I agree, but women need to realize that come with territory.
I think it's the dude doing the talking, bro. Like.
Oh, you see this woman getting her 2 cents in. Is
She's
she
the
thinking-
wife.
Is she more
She's
like
the wife?
She's the man. She's the guy.
Wife.
Send his wife, to get some of that knowledge, get some of that cook. Get
Is
some
that
of
why?
home
Is that
cooking.
like the cleaning staff in the back? Why aren't they saying anything? Do they get a chance
They,
to talk?
yeah, they talk. This is just a snippet of like an hour. You know what I'm saying? But this was the main part that I want you to see.
It's something he said that really got to me.
What?
Rewind a sec. Like, go 5 seconds. Right there. No, let's go.
Men are physically superior. Men are taller on average. Men.
Are y'all smarter?
Most geniuses are men.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh,
Most
man.
geniuses are men.
Yes.
Well, with society being controlled by men, and by men being so fucked up and chauvinistic, and just like they thwarted so much that blacks did, women didn't give it a chance. Bro, women just getting their rocks off in the 70s, the 60s and 70s. Of course, there could have been equal amount of geniuses, or if not more, but women didn't have women's right. Next.
Women,
Jeez, it was such picture.
I love women, by the way.
Right, okay.
So don't be trying to make me the enemy of the
I'm just listening to how y'all trying to tear them down, bro.
It's not tearing down, it's looking at the reality of the situation. And when they stop being delusional and we start all looking at reality, maybe we can get better.
If you look at inventors and people that conquered the world and led to what we have now, it's men. Like,
But that's because women. Are we talking about men back in the day who invented stuff because women didn't have
Even
access
now.
to reading and
Even
writing
now.
and all of this stuff?
okay, let's use that argument.
Uh-oh.
Women now are more educated than ever been before.
Mhm.
They have more rights and opportunities than ever had before. I would argue women have more rights and privileges and opportunities than men do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But tell me why men still make more money. They build infrastructure. They dominate certain workforces that are difficult. Women don't want to go into hard, laborious jobs. They'd rather be in HR or be involved in some other job that's a desk job. Men, despite the fact that women have all the advantages over them and have more education, men still out-earn men.
Okay.
Men still
What
out-earn
I-
women.
Are we talking about black men?
What
Or
I
just
just
men in
received
general?
from
Well, I mean,
that,
in general,
statistics,
I'm
what
not
I just
talking about
received
race.
from
I'm talking
that
about in
is
general.
Society is run by men, therefore they set the standards. Look,
No.
what's it saying?
We set it up so they could get into
Those
that
who
stuff.
create the future predict the future. If they are making the game, programming the game, they get to say, "Hey, this is where I see the future going," because you're paving the way. Next,
Women have had opportunities to go into these career fields that they don't want to go into because they're too dirty.
Okay,
they're too nasty.
You know what the question?
They're too hard. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
stuck on fucking squares and blocks. Let's get away from
You
that
see
part.
women building houses, going into the sewers. They don't do that.
Dog, and I don't see construction workers and shit doing anesthesiology and RNing and just.
I can almost guarantee you the majority of anesthesiologists or anesthesiologists are men. I can
What does
almost
it matter?
guarantee
Why,
that.
what's
I'm just saying women are, like he was saying, they don't prefer to go into these fields, man. It's just statistics. I'm not making this shit up. It's just statistics. I love you women, but LA, he don't love y'all because he's not telling y'all the truth. You guys don't want to go into these fields, and you know you don't. You don't want to work hard. You want.
Why do you have to work
man.
hard? Why can you not work smart? Why is it always stuck in this old way of brawn? When technology's advancing, there are other fields that don't require, break damn land railroad. People do work online now, so we can get out of this mindset that everything is physical and you can't do what I can do.
Online ain't getting no buildings built. They ain't getting no roads paved.
Okay,
It
well,
ain't
looking
getting
at
no
American
computers,
infrastructure,
chips.
that it don't matter. They wasn't getting that shit done anyway.
What?
I said, looking at American infrastructure, it wasn't getting done anyway. So let's not blame that on women.
We rode on the road to get over here. So don't be acting like men have failed. in
As I
infrastructure.
travel abroad the country, I see women in work crews at night, overnight, during the day. Like, come on, Holmes.
Okay. He's triggered. He's triggering me.
Women have been smarter. That's why they've been able to do what they've been doing, but they just been oppressed. And now, like you said, nowadays they just don't want to work harder. But if they want to work harder, they could. They
The
can.
oppression is gone.
That's what I just
Let
received
me-
from
The
let me
that.
see
oppression
if
is
I can
gone. So
clarify.
what's holding them back? Why are women still making less?
What I just received from that is if there was oppression, that's what's holding the women back from being smarter
There is
than
no
men.
oppression though. Now there's no oppression. See, we don't want to go to the bottom line. Women are just lazy. We don't want to say that.
But y'all said we
They
been
have all the
women are meant
opportunities.
to
They
work
have more
hard.
education. They have everything. Yet they're still making less in general, and men still dominate certain career fields. Why? Because women are just lazy, and we don't want to say that shit. It's the truth. Women in general would prefer to have a man take care of them and stay at home than work a fucking job, and that's a fact. Y'all all know that. Most women would
Naturally.
absolutely elect to be stay-at-home mothers.
Pause. Okay, so this guy's contradicting himself. He's using standards, whereas we're bigger, we're stronger, we built this, we built that. Well, that's antiquated. Well, he's taken away what woman is supposed to do. Back then, women were supposed to stay home and take care of
Back then,
Okay,
they
so-
still supposed to.
Bro, supposed to? I mean, it's option. We're not dragging nobody their hair anymore.
Oh, so we done went from 50 years ago to 2,000
The
years
point
ago.
I'm trying to make, he's using, we're stronger with this, we fight wars, we do this. And then to the woman, y'all are lazy, y'all don't want to work. Okay, they want to work, but we want y'all to stay at home. It's like, you can't have it both ways.
No, he's saying they don't want to work these hard jobs. They rather stay at home.
They haven't been working, so why would they want to start
The
working?
only reason
So-
they
so-
are because it's men now who talking about 50-50. Everybody wants to go half and half, which puts your woman on the same level as you when she's putting out the same.
You saying a
she
woman ain't equal
has
to a
the
man?
She ain't supposed to have the same financial burden as a man. No, I don't think so.
Huh?
A woman should not have the same financial burden as a man. They can't handle it. They ain't.
You said a woman
from
can't
the
manage her
beginning-
funds and
For the most part, no.
what the fuck? The women I know manage their funds and hedge funds. What are
You
you
know some
talking about?
exceptional. You probably know some exceptional women, but for the most part, no, women don't manage finances well. They're the biggest consumers and they're the poorest. Our women.
So they're the biggest consumers. Thanks for propping up our pathetic economy.
They're propping it up
Is that a bad
at the
thing?
expense of everything concerning our so-called
Okay,
black.
where do they get the money
indigenous
from? They
people.
work for it, right? But they're lazy. But I don't get it.
They get the money, but the thing is, they get money because they got families to support. They shouldn't have families with no what man did. So they have to take on the role of a man.
These women have these children by clicking their heels together. A man was involved, so a man chooses to stay or go, bro.
You know who is the gatekeeper of sex in a relationship?
Why you got to keep a gate?
Because if you don't, then it's called grape.
Who?
Remove the G.
Wait, I'm lost.
Grape.
I get
Remove
it.
the G.
Yeah.
If you don't, if there's no gatekeeper, if the woman says no and you keep going, it's called a certain thing that we all know about. It's a felony.
So how do we get here?
Because women decide to have these kids with these guys. They are the gatekeepers. Guys is we're gonna do what we're gonna do by nature. Everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do by nature. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. So if the sex doesn't happen, there are no kids. Therefore, they don't have a family to support. Therefore, they aren't so massive.
We're into hypotheticals now. We're into hypotheticals.
No, this is the dynamic of the black existence now. The so-called black existence.
Man, we're all over the place. I mean, I just thought we were talking about women's rights.
We are.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
These triggers. See, I dropped some knowledge on that. I got the cooking on them, boy.
With a breadwinner man. The reason why so many women work is because they don't have a guy that can take care of both of them
Facts.
on one income. That's the truth.
Yep.
All right, when I said better now, I mean
Yeah.
to me
Provider, that's what men are supposed to do.
that was an opinion because let me tell you why.
How's that an opinion?
Why? Because, say, for example, I think it takes a lot to have a baby and whatever and be a woman, and I don't think you can do it. Say, for example, right? Now, when you say, okay, well, a man is superior
What
because
did I say specifically that was an opinion? What did I say
The
just
better
now
part.
specifically that was
the better part.
that men are better than women at almost everything? That's the truth.
Okay,
Who gets to decide what everything is? By whose standards?
Oh, are you triggered or not? Are you triggered or not over here?
Just a question.
Who gets to what now? Say it again. What's the
Who's
question?
better? Like, if I'm
Who
right,
decides who's better?
yeah. Who gets to decide? This guy, or from her perspective, I'm quite sure she set the standards where a woman is better.
You're a man. You're a man, right, LA?
Yeah, dog.
Okay. When you compete, don't you say, I'm better than this brave?
I don't have to say
I'm
it.
better.
I
You don't-
show it.
You show it by
Right.
what? By what? What do?
I win.
You win. You freaking win, man. And that's the man way. That is the man way, bro.
But what if the man's weight is initially a loss for everybody?
What the fuck? How's it been a loss, man? We sitting in here, we can turn on the AC in here, we got the fan blowing, we got electricity. How is it? We got streets out there We got street lights. We got a whole neighborhood. Women didn't do that, bro.
We're aware of that. So that's to say what? It's not saying they can't do it.
They can't do
Are
it.
you fucking crazy? If women, listen, bro, don't get it twisted. Just because you don't see them out there, if something has to be done, women will they'll break their backs and do what they have to do, even if they add
They'll
more
try.
women. Bro,
They'll
listen,
try.
listen to me. Listen to me. If men had to sit down and not pave roads, women would get on the machines, they scrape that hot rock, they fucking pave it down, even it out, they spray lines. Like, men get themselves too much credit. They shovel that shit. It might break them up and make them
Men give
tired.
themselves too much credit.
Yeah, man. Like, the reason I'm saying we're discussing what a man is supposed to do by nature. As
Do
if,
you-
let me pat myself on the back. I carry testosterone and sperm. Like, goddamn, nigga, we
Do
know
you
that.
know the nature of our women today?
Like every day and day before and after to produce children and to have let them be free, not just stay in the house and cook meals and get your
That
slippers in
doesn't
the door
mean
and
that
shit.
doesn't mean that they're not free. See, that's the misconception.
Free.
You're not enslaving a woman by making her
Can a woman
abide
work?
by your
Can
standards.
she work?
She should work for you, or she should work within the home.
Okay.
Or else
You know
it
what?
gets out of hand.
That sounds human. So let's say the man is a bum, and he ain't got no hustle by himself, and he's more of a hamper.
And she chose him.
Absolutely, but she didn't know that, and you still learning each other. You get it?
She didn't know that.
Bro, you don't when you meet a woman, you don't know everything. Y'all grow. That shit take time. You don't click your heels and be like, okay, it checked all the boxes. You're missing this. You can't do electricity.
So how about up until then you don't have a baby by the nigga? If you don't know if he's a bum or not.
You
don't know.
sound like a man that okay. If you holler 50-50, why the man is as responsible? Well, not as responsible, but both of those people took time to procreate. A woman should know if she can get pregnant. Number one, bro, a man and a woman know about protection. Use it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just put it on the woman when this shit happened. Like, well, hey.
No, I can't put it on the woman because they're responsible. We are the gatekeepers of a relationship.
Fuck this gatekeeper shit. I still don't know what that means.
And that means we give permission for relationships, they give permission for sex. That's the dynamics of a man and a woman relationship, a sexual relationship. So if they give it up, they lost their leverage. If we give the relationship, we lost our leverage. We don't have no negotiating tool. We at their mercy. Our heart is in their hands. We know this by a certain age, man. We can't be treating these women like they kids, like they grown women. We say they're grown women.
That's good. It's a gunshot in this bitch.
Well,
Men are,
say for
men,
example,
hold on,
I think-
stop. Are men physically stronger than women?
Yes.
Are most geniuses men?
We don't know. I haven't looked.
That's
it
a
up.
fact.
I need to look.
Men
at
are men are the see. You guys are see. You're
I don't know
arguing-
the
I don't know. I'm gonna
So
be
here's
honest.
the difference.
I have no
I
idea.
know all the geniuses
Hold
in
on,
the world.
hold on. That's the difference. I know you don't. You're arguing for something you don't even know.
Okay, well, the thing about it is I was arguing about the opinion part, the better part. If I think that it's better for, okay, well, I think it's better that I can do this or do that or blah, blah, blah. You think it's better that this or whatever, blah, blah. So that's the opinion part. That's what I'm saying.
I see what
I-
you're saying. Like men are more like physically, they have what they need to do the physical work. Women don't.
Right. I
We're
don't
not meant that way. And so if you say
When it
better,
comes-
that's an
hold on,
opinion.
stop.
The
See, we
word is
gotta
an
see. This is what I mean. Look, all due respect. This is what I mean when I say common sense is common. When I said men are better than women at everything that matters, I'm talking about human endeavor, creating society, keeping society safe, creating infrastructure for society to exist with each other, creating inventions, creating modern conveniences that you now enjoy, like running water, electricity, all the things that we take for granted. Women don't do none of that shit.
Mhm,
They're not involved in any of that stuff. So when I'm talking about men are better at the things that matter, I'm talking about they're better at things that matter for the betterment of mankind in general, which both genders get to enjoy. Men are the ones that are better at that. And they're better because of physicality, rational thinking, deductive problem solving skills. We're superior than women in all of these things. This is why if you take a chess player, all the best chess players are men, not women, even though it's not physical. It's a cerebral thing. But why are all the chess grandmasters men? Why are all the Formula One drivers men? It doesn't have to do anything with physicality or NASCAR.
Well, I mean,
It's because men are just better than women at everything that typically matters for the betterment of society. Period. That's a fact. That's not me just like, oh, an opinion, blah, blah, blah. It's a fact. Women are better at being social, child rearing, creating children. Cool. But when it comes to human empowerment, the furtherance of mankind, absolutely. Men lap women in everything. If women ran society, we would literally be in a Stone Age.
Listen, and you got married too.
You let
So
your man-
Come on, man.
and you got married. So
Listen,
come on, man.
Your man is definitely better than you.
no,
are.
I never said that.
No, no,
That's
no,
not
Chris,
like I'm saying.
Chris,
Yeah, the man that she's with. Hold on. You
Yeah.
pick the man that you're with because he's better than you.
exactly.
Come on, bro. Women's own mating selection is they don't pick an equal, they pick a man better than them. Even the person you want to take the last name of and be with for the rest
Bro.
of your life must be better than you.
She was doing so good until she opened up her mouth.
Yeah, she was, bro.
Yeah.
It was
No,
so good.
really, what I was saying.
Just hold us out.
that
No,
if
no,
you
no,
are
no,
a man,
Oh, he dropped some balls on that last little bit, didn't he? Did he say some shit though? Come on now, give it up.
He simply spoke the obvious. I mean, and what he's doing, you know. Okay, so
They don't know this.
all right, let's look at it. this
We
way.
think it's obvious, but it's not.
All right. If we know women, you guys say women cannot do these things. First and foremost, I would cross.
For the most part.
Okay, for the whatever
Talking about
part,
the majority.
whatever part, read for it. I would cross-train women to do these things and know these things as opposed to criticizing them, because I'm quite sure women could learn these things. You want to box them out in a lot of industries that are run by men, unionized or not. Women haven't been invited into. Women just really getting into trucking, bro. I mean, in other industries, do you see a lot of men? Well, I see some men as stewardess, as flight attendants.
I hope they don't get into any of these industries.
You're
'Cause
chauvinistic individual, bro.
They're already masculine as hell, bro. We don't need them.
Man, look,
They need to
society
stop
does not
being.
stand still. Society advances, and you have to move with it.
I'm with that.
You can't stay behind.
You know what? We're in
It's
an era.
ever-changing.
We're in a real funny time frame in the history of the world where the women are going through this thing to where to
What's
build
this thing?
to be this some masculinity, them being like us,
transition.
having to be like us,
Having to be.
because society is making money off of them being like us, and that's the only reason this shit is happening. Now, when we figure this out to where we ain't making money no more off of women being masculine, maybe this thing will ease up. Women won't be so, well, my career is first. I'm a career-driven woman. I need, what they call it, I need ambition. That's their magic
You don't
word.
need that. Either you have it or you don't.
I mean,
That's a
but
real
for them to
power
even,
shit.
for that to be the focus on what they're picking men on, like that's not what's making, that ain't got nothing to do with no spirituality, they ain't got nothing to do with no personality, that's just frivolous shit, man.
Okay. Well, I tell you what it's not. It's not CERN in Switzerland creating wormholes to make things move faster than what they're supposed to mess with time and reality. We're playing with atoms, bro. I mean, we're
You're
playing
blaming
with
that
time.
on man?
Well,
Is that where you're going with
monkeys
this?
didn't do it. Literally.
I'm sure some women involved in that endeavor.
Absolutely. Those are your top scientists.
That is, women are not the top scientists.
I'm saying your top scientists in that field.
Maybe. I haven't done my research.
You don't
on
have
that.
blockheads building time machines, bro.
Dog. Yet men are generally more
This is
intelligent
not about
than women.
the point of okay. You going back to that? I was trying to say this. The CERN machine in Switzerland that's underground, that's traveling atoms at the speed
Yes, sir.
of light. I think that we are creating wormholes that's not only affecting how women act. Women are getting masculine. Men are getting feminine. You're seeing fish that we thought were extinct. There's a lot of things that are happening. Instead of us staying in micro and Diddy and Daddy, we're not coming outside of the forest of the trees to see the whole forest and see what's going on. There's a lot of anomalies that are happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the fact that just women are getting, which I don't think they're getting, what's your word? Masculine. They just doing shit who ain't got a husband. They doing things that they have to do, yet we sit back and define them, and they're doing what they have to do instead of us saying, hey, check mark, great, way to go, lady. We're berating them because they don't need some man who's gonna berate them and come and say, hey, can you do this for me? I need you, man. They do it for themselves. And niggas who got sore and weak egos tear them down. Your turn.
Sore and weak egos. A man is going to be a man and a woman is going to be a woman. The only difference is a woman doesn't know what a woman is anymore. They think they're supposed to be slaving. They think they're supposed to be bosses. They think they're supposed to be doing things that men do.
Dude, I used to see a guy in Buckhead in front of Whole Foods spinning a baton in pink chili soup.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about women.
That
You get it?
wasn't acceptable.
Bro,
That wasn't acceptable, was it?
why? He was popular and I liked it and it was good for the city.
Fuck no.
Well, it really was. It'll make the city,
Oh
bro.
my
He be in
God.
different locations spinning a baton and shit. And I'm quite sure. But it was very entertaining and things like that make the city what it is. I'm not knocking that, but I'm saying he seemed to be in a feminine role. You get it? Doing a feminine thing. But now women have to do work and they're, what's your word again?
I look at them the same way I look at that man twirling that baton.
It's
in the
entertaining
pink.
and it's good.
It's not entertaining. It's sad and it's fucking pathetic that they have to be so masculine because I give it to you, cats ain't stepping up when they decide to deposit their sperm into these chicks. They ain't stepping up. And the women need to, but they choosing these dudes, man. I mean, we have to cut. That's the reality of it. They're choosing these sorry ass dudes. You ain't got no kids. I don't got no kids. I know a lot of dudes with no kids. Those are the smart guys. These guys, these guys,
you can't say that.
man.
So you're saying every guy
The women
with children are dumb?
Every guy with children is dumb.
Are you saying that?
Not if they get a good woman.
Oh man.
How many
nobody gonna pick
of
you up.
them got a good woman?
Ain't nobody gonna pick you up in the gym.
How many dudes you know got a good woman, LA? You know a lot of them.
I don't ask. But I look at the I would assume look at the character of the guys I know who are married and most are married. They're pretty stand-up guys, so I would only assume that they're partners, you know, also high character as well.
Oh Lord, we're in a sad state. No man. Cue the Snoop. The drum roll. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck their dick.
Oh man, I dare you. That type of rap.
That's
shouldn't
what
have been
did
put
it.
out there. You get it? Because look at all this time
That is so
where,
true.
where they would put all this ignorant shit out there, and it helped shape society where,
It did.
where we're now degrading women. It was degrading then, and we're just down the line trying to be eloquent in front of mics and put women down. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nah. And they would argue the First Amendment, you know, instead of saying, hey, this is degradation towards our culture, but it's making money. But the rappers weren't making money. You get it? Just
Everybody
the
wasn't
people
making
behind the scenes, you know, the greedy
The rappers
motherfuckers.
wasn't making money.
Cornball.
It was somebody else making the real money. That's the real trick. These censorship corporations
You know.
that we know of.
Mongolian chicken and steak. Can we cut for a second?
Kosher meat.
Whatever. I eat a squirrel, a rabbit, a hamster. You do kosher. Get the fuck out of here. Really? A
That's
kill
the
is a kill. I'm gonna kiss your head and rub your forehead while I choke you out. You still killing some shit.
Oh no, there's no doubt.
Right. And
But
you
it's
just put a
certain
name on
energy
it.
that's on
Ah,
certain-
energy, right. When you goddamn getting them ribeyes, you ain't talking looking at that steak and like, I
love
wonder
it.
what you went through, steak.
I eat it all. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta
I ain't gonna front on
Kosher.
you. Rooted to the tulip. No, I don't fuck with no chitlins. Though.
Scammer.
I don't do chitlins. I don't do no.
I thought you said you sit in the bathtub and clean your chip.
Oh. Yeah. We'll open that can of worms next
Throw them
time
shorts away.
on Trigger. Yeah.
You
Alright,
30.
looking.
idiot.
Nigga looking.
Cancel, nigga.
Cancel. What you mean?
Hit stop recording.
Hey, stop.
No lie. That's a lie. I see that number. That nigga done tighten my good eye working now.
What you finna say, man?
No, dog. No,
That's when you
dog.
start talking that good shit.
No,
when the
dog.
camera
That's
go
what
off.
that's what motherfuckers get indicted.
That's when he start talking that good shit when that camera
And
go
that's
off,
when niggas
boy.
be like, you did what? It was you. Fuck up. We got him on camera. Hey, we just want to slap his friend and tell him, hey, you're gonna do 20 minimum if you don't turn him over.
20 minimum.
Shit. Hey man, I'm gonna have to snitch on LA.
Well, I was gonna we'll talk about Kamala.
Why are so many of you monkeys putting that woman down?
Kamala. That
Y'all are brainwashed monkeys.
the Hindustani candidate for the United States president.
So what happened to the one? What happened to the one drop? Is she black or not? Now all of a sudden, like, what? Man, bruh.
Her family's
Oh, it's
from
early.
India, which was formerly Hindustan.
Okay.
So that makes her Hindustanian, brother.
Is that
She's
good or
not
bad?
actually American indigenous person.
Who gives a fuck? I mean, we got all these Chinese people,
The thing
all
is,
these Chinese. We have
she's-
people of different nationalities that represent different parts of the country, and now we're gonna nitpick. Barack was mixed. You get it? We have different people,
thing
but
is, she
what?
put a lot of black men and innocent people in jail.
Let's address
in
that.
prison.
If your ass do bad and get caught, that's the key word. Underline 3 times and parenthesize. Get caught. You go through the system. Ain't nobody make your ass get caught.
What if somebody planted evidence on?
Bro, come on, let's stop doing the hypotheticals. Nigga carry
This
bricks.
shit actually happened.
Okay, well, we stopping right there at that point. Then that's bad. Now let's move on to all that other shit. Carjackings, killings, everyday crime in
We're
the
talking
community.
about what the potential candidate.
Did
Kamala.
she put a lot of people in prison, right?
Yeah.
I'm quite sure them motherfuckers.
including parents.
Okay, it's a sad world, but that was her job to lock motherfuckers up who do bad. She DA, right? Right?
She
Am I
was
correct?
targeting her people Why you gonna target your own people?
Why would she target her own people? When those people, when she come in and see the report of who did what, oh my goodness, black, Mexican, Hispanic. If you fall in the rim and do dumb shit, bruh, you part of the system. That's just how it goes.
Well, poverty is part of the reason people do crime.
Now we fall back on this one Hindu black woman and trying to associate with poverty, not Trump not wanting. Man, let's stop. But let's go.
Trigger.
Don't get some abs, nigga.
Oh man, that wasn't the nigga. This over here. You talking? I ain't got no abs over here.
Wrap around.
Oh hell no.